wind blowing up to 25 miles an hour today, so that could affect shots at long passes. And it's got a real feel of about 29 degrees out there this afternoon. So for a March day in New Hampshire, it could be a lot better, but it also could be much worse. So we'll take it with the sun shining as we are just about ready for action. Vermont in the road greens, Dartmouth in the home whites, and we're underway. Mitch Myers wins the face-off for the big green. Ground ball's picked up by Myers, but dispossessed of the ball. And we're going to whistle here. And Dartmouth will keep possession. Looks like that. The big green on top in the early going. Catamounts average 12 goals per game. They allow a little under 11 per game. Played a ton of close games in the early going this season. Both players trying to work this face-off free. No quarter asked, none given. I believe that is Tommy Burke, along with Mitchell Myers down there. And right now we're at a standstill. Actually had to peek up a few times, make sure the clock was rolling. And you see the flag come down here. I make contact to the head, so it looks like Dartmouth will go a player up. And yes, the goal was scored by Thomas McConvey, the senior from Toronto. Face off here in the middle of the Big D. And Vermont's going to win their first face-off of the game, so they've tied the game at 1. Looking to take the lead here late in the dot here with 2:22 to go in period number 1. This one is popped loose, but the ground ball's picked up by Michael Myers. Mitchell Myers. Crowd of buzz. As we get back underway. And a big hit delivered there. Team switch ends for the second quarter. Find some space up top to take the lead for the big green. 7th goal of the season for Paul. His first one today. He's played at Middlebury College. And a face-off. Who's going to come up with it? It looks like Dartmouth will gain possession for the moment. Ground ball, though. Who's going to come up with this one? It'll be the Catamounts picking it up, paying the price is Tommy Burke. It's a mad scramble, and it looks like it's going to go Vermont's way here. So Vermont retakes the lead at 4-3 with 8:17 to go in the first half. Nobody's really been able to grab a hold of this game just yet. Both these teams have played close games the entire season, so you wouldn't expect anything else here. Like a soccer match had broken out for a second there. Team's trying to quarter tied at 4 at Scully Fahey Field. George Prince, a couple of highlight reel goals here this afternoon. He's got 2, and we're tied at 4 with 5:09 to go. 2-3 Catamounts taking on the 2-1 Big Green. Vermont's played a tough schedule in the early going. Scored the last 2 here in this one. Ball gets kicked backwards and it's picked up by the Catamounts. There's Nick Alvidi. Really warm the last few days in New Hampshire today. Not so much, but at least the sun's shining as we get back underway. Colin Sharkey. Big Mo is sitting on the Dartmouth bench right now. Momentum. Everybody's favorite player. Stalemate here on the face-off. And finally the ball gets worked free. Which way is it going to go? It's going to find a sideline and it'll go with the Big Green. And perhaps not. One official overruling the other. Vermont pleading their case. The officials will get together. A jury of 2 here is going to give it to Vermont. Through the second quarter, as we'll face it off at the dot here, things underway in the fourth. There's been a ton of face-offs in this one as Vermont wins this one, but paying the price instantly was Nick Alviti. He's able to secure the ground ball, but his pass is a little off the mark, and Dartmouth comes away with it. It's the 3rd goal of the game for Prince, a hat trick, 2nd straight hat trick. He had one against Siena as well. Now got 9 goals of the season. His scramble for the ground ball here off the face-off, and Dartmouth able to win the. A lot of time left in this one. Big face-off here. And I think holding's going to be called. Goal lead with under 5 minutes to go. If Dartmouth's able to win this face-off, and they've won 7 out of 15, I wouldn't quite start the bus if you're Vermont, but you can start looking for the keys. So we'll go to the dot with Mitch Myers, and that is probably Tommy Burke out there. Can't see the number for Vermont, but he's their main face-off man. Junior from Palm Beach, Florida. And that is indeed Tommy Burke. So we had a delay in play. The red light was still on. Nobody moves till the red light comes off, so now we're ready to go. Well, lacrosse referees are a lot more patient than the hockey referees when it comes to the red light. And huge draw coming up here. And right now a stalemate. Clock is rolling. And that's the ruling going to be. And a flag comes in late. Vermont's going to go a man up, it looks like, or face off of the game coming up here. 1:42 to go. And it's loose. And it's going to go with Dartmouth. Vermont's going to gamble here. And there's about a 15-second difference between the game.